So good morning. I thought they were going to, there was just one of those, well, two of those big massive bangs, when the type when the farmer lets off puts the machine in his field to let off a loud noise at certain times, certain intervals to scare the birds off his crops. But I don't know, it's the middle of winter, isn't it? It's December, so the 10th month, Dees. December. It's winter, I don't know. No, it's not December, sorry. What the fuck am I talking about? It's January. Losing track of time. The days all meld into one, 'cause I've got fuck all going on. Yeah, you wouldn't think they would be planting seeds in January, but maybe they do. I don't know. What the fuck do I know? I'm not a farmer. Who are? But I thought they were going to have another one, but maybe not. Although I know there's a shooting range not far from here, so it might have been that. Mind you, it was fucking loud. Unless, I don't know. How loud is a shotgun? I don't know. No idea. Maybe that loud. I've not been in the presence of a shotgun while it's gone off. Although they do threaten me with that. They did threaten me with shooting for quite a while. That was one of their favourites. That I was going to get shot. That was in the beginning. I still get threatened, but not with shooting really anymore. Although occasionally I'll kind of get one of those in there. But it used to be this neighbour that I had for a short period of time. He loved to tell me about people that was getting shot and how his dad was a member of the IRA, and they used to say that to me quite a lot. The IRA was a big favourite of theirs. The IRA was going to get me, was going to shoot me. I don't know, last I heard, I think the IRA had better fucking things to be doing with their time, but yeah, maybe not. Maybe that's what they participate in, going around shooting people and gang-stalking people. What do I know? Maybe that's the new IRA. Their money-making scheme is gang-stalking. They're not political anymore. They're not into freedom or fighting for rights or anything. They're into gang-stalking people and threatening to shoot women. Maybe. I'm not sure. Not sure I take their threats very seriously, since that was 3 years ago, and as far as I know, I've not been shot with anything other than fucking low wave, sound. Low wave sound? That doesn't make any sense, does it? Low frequency waves. I think that's the only thing that I've been shot with, but yeah, the threats come quite regularly. I went to the supermarket a few weeks ago, and that week, the previous week, or the week leading up to me going, I was on Reddit, and I was on the subreddit running, or beginners running, because I was thinking about getting back into running. I ran a little bit in the past. I done a couch to 5k. I never lasted very long. I wasn't really that into it. It was a good way to keep my weight down, but it's quite monotonous and boring. Plus it's hard, I'm a lazy bastard. It's hard work. I met a guy and then started smoking again, and he was a gang stalker, by the way. He was the person that I was with when I finally realised what narcissism was, and how that I'd attracted these narcissists all my life, who had been brought up by, well, at least one, and how every relationship I'd been in, whether it was romantic or friendship, had been with a narcissist. And he was the person that I got with finally, that I kind of realised, what the fuck, this is an ongoing pattern. These people I'm surrounded by them, and he did not fucking like it when I called him out on it, and hence my targeting went overt. Not long after I left him. It was there anyway. He was a they call it a honey pot or a honey trap for men, but it's the same for women. He got paid money to be in a relationship with me. I think it was £10,000, because he used to bring that figure up quite a lot in a kind of mocking way, so They love to do that. They love to kind of hide in plain sight and do their little devious tricks. They're kind of laughing at you. They're talking to your face, but they're mocking you at the same time. They love that. They absolutely love that. So yeah, he got paid a lot of money to be with me anyway. I hope it was worth it now. I'll maybe go into that relationship another time. But I definitely will. But yeah, hope his £10,000 is stretching very far now. He's got more than he bargained for paying for, let's put it that way. Anywho, what was I saying? Yeah, threatening. So yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I was on the subreddit beginners running for beginners or whatever, and just kind of scrolling, thinking about getting back into running. I don't know. I carry a lot of stuff with me. I carry all my possessions with me that are important to me. I've got a couple of things in there that I wouldn't want to lose, and I don't want these fuckers getting their hands on anything, basically. So I carry most of my stuff with me. I have a backpack on me all the time, wherever I go. It's kind of impractical, to be running with that. I should weigh it actually, because it's probably, I don't know how much it is. It's probably about £15 or something. So anyway, I should maybe. There's a thing that they call rucking, so it's like walking with a weighted pack on your back. So it's probably what I unintentionally do, is rucking, rather than just, well, I don't know, it's just hiking, isn't it? It's just all these newfangled names for shit that people have been doing for years. I walk and I've got a backpack on, but I often think about getting maybe a little scale and weighing it and kind of upping the weight and going further distances. I walk a minimum of an hour a day, but I usually try and get at least two. Or not at least two, I usually try and get two. I walk at least one, but I feel like there's the bang. Did you hear that? It's a shitty microphone, it might not pick up. Yeah, so maybe I'll start upping my weight a little bit. I've got a big bottle of water in my bag today, so I'm feeling the weight of it. I need a waist strap. I was thinking about bastardising one of the other big rucksacks, big kind of camping rucksacks that I've got, and taking the waist strap off one of those and attaching it to this to take some of the pressure off my shoulders. But I don't know, I was just thinking about that as I was walking. I like walking, I enjoy it. It gives me a lot of time to think, and I feel like when I'm walking, when I'm outside in the fresh air, in the wilderness, it's my own thoughts, and these cunts, I think I've said before, they can't be bothered really to target you out here. I mean, they do, but it takes me about 15-20 minutes of walking to get out at the kind of populated area where I live. And I got it this morning, some fat, ugly, greasy-haired bitch shouting something across the road. Some directed conversation, pretending she was talking to her mate. Standing with her devil dog, a big fat devil dog that only ever gets walked to do the school run, 5 minutes to the school and back, and then shits all over the garden the rest of the time. Her little ugly little trampy kids will be dropped off at school wearing yesterday's underwear with her unbrushed, unwashed hair. You know the type. I'm not you know the type. But yeah, it takes me about 15-20 minutes to get out kind of the populated by the scum areas, to get into the wilderness, but they can't be bothered following me all the way out here. They do follow me in their cars, but I'm not going to get someone walking next to me for 2 hours, am I? So it's quite nice. It's nice to be alone with your thoughts, to get your thoughts, have no one interrupting you, none of their stupid shit going on, like in the place where I live, all their shouting and bullshit that they do, and their nonsense and their mess. They're just disgusting animals, absolute animals. The filth that they leave around them, just disgusting. Dragged up, we say in Scotland, you're not brought up, you're dragged up. Well, these are clearly people who've been dragged up, but you can understand why people say that they do it for the money, because the majority of them look like they need the fucking money, let's be honest. They're just filthy looking, absolutely filthy, disgusting looking. type people that you wouldn't be, I would have never in a million years associated with them before this, or even when I was at my lowest. I was homeless for a little while, and even then I didn't associate with these types of people. I wouldn't lower myself to be in their company for any length of time. They're just absolute scum of the earth. But anyway, what was I saying before I went off on my little rant about scum? So I was looking up running, a subreddit on running, beginners running or something. And I walked to the supermarket, and just as I went to walk in the supermarket door, there was, just as I've described these types of people, it looked like a mother and son. I don't know, they're all actors, whether they are mother and son or not, who knows. But just as I walked in, as I went past these pair of two retards, the son, the boy goes, she won't be able to run with broken legs, will she? And then the mother laughed, like it's funny. So they threatened me and more kind of subtle. No, I don't get the you're going to get shot now, or someone's going to get shot, or my dad's in the IRA and he's going to shoot you, or whatever it is that they used to attempt to say to me. Now it's things like, you won't be able to run with broken legs. Well, okay, I mean, I suspect you're right. I don't think anyone would be able to run with broken legs. So there you go. I don't think you're going to break my legs either, since, like I say, excuse me, I've got a snotty nose. But I say it's been 3 years since this went overt, and no one's broken my legs. I did get attacked in a park shortly after it went overt by a local drug dealer in the area that I lived in. I was taken there by the police. I was arrested. It was a big setup. I was arrested, and instead of taking me to the police station, the police officer, two of them, if they were police officers, I don't know, who knows, who can say. They didn't give me any, actually I'll go into that another day about freedom of information requests, but it doesn't matter just now. But yeah, after they arrested me, they took me in the car to the local park and had the local drug dealer, a woman, this butch lesbian, fucking ugly as sin looking thing, had her attack me, and while the police officer said to her, don't hit her in the face, she has to go to court. So yeah, so they did have me kind of beaten up. Broke, I think they probably broke my ribs, I don't know, definitely hurt me. I woke up in the police station a few hours later and they wouldn't give me any paracetamol or anything, even though one of their officers had facilitated me getting a kicking. But there you go, that's maybe a story for another time when I tell you the story about how it went overt. But as far as threatening goes, that's the only thing that's happened. And like I think I've touched on before, I was drinking a lot at that time. Not that I'm imagining things, of course, as people have tried to allude to in the past. One family member in particular who was involved in my targeting tried to make out that I was having some kind of psychosis and that can be caused by drink. It's nah, definitely not. But yeah, I did use alcohol to cope as a kind of coping mechanism. I can't get around anywhere. It's too muddy. I'm wearing my fucking trainers today, so I don't know why, stupidly. Should have worn my boots. There we go. Going to be muddy anyway, muddy and wet. But yeah, what was I saying? I can't remember. I get distracted. I distract myself. They distract me. I distract myself. Yeah, alcohol is a coping mechanism. It was never a good thing, but I don't do that anymore, so they're not able to gaslight me as much as they were able to in the past, or blame it on my drinking, so that's always a good thing. But anyway, running out of time, so thank you for listening to my shite. Take care, God bless and all that, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.